Hello, you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today, we are going to be doing a chair cushion, just to sit in the bottom of the chair, the cushion. I had one of my subscribers, they want to know exactly how to do it, so I'm going to go step by step, show you what tools to use, and how to do it, how to take it out of the chair, and how to put it back. The foam from the beginning to the ending, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay? So, even if you got dining room chairs that you want to change the bottoms out of, recover them, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay? So, let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is take the chair. Y'all see it's got the old bottom in it. You see? It's got the old bottom. Try to see it so y'all can see. Okay, and it's got the buttons in the bottom. So when I do mine, I'm not gonna put these buttons in the bottom. See where it's got the button holes, where the buttons at? So I'm gonna change the bottom, okay? And the first thing you're gonna do is you lay the chair over. Someone asked me about this, so I'm gonna show them step by step. You lay the chair down and you see those, you see right here? These are screws down in there. So you're going to take your drill or your screwdriver and you're going to unscrew all these 4 screw holes and take the bottom out. Alright? So, here we go. You have a screwdriver or a drill, it don't matter. Make sure we got the right tip tune. Now I need to look down here and see what I got. Oh, this is not for a drill. This is a flathead. So I'm gonna get my flathead screwdriver. They might have different screws in it. Let me see what this one got. Flathead. So some of them do have flatheads. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get my flathead screwdriver. Okay, so this is a flathead. Y'all see? That's what you call a flathead screwdriver. Because the screws is just long. I'll show it to you when I get it out. Okay. Let me find it. And screw it out. I get it screwed out, I'm going to show you what a flathead screw is for the ones that don't know. And it's just a screw with the straight line. Alright. Let me get these out. And if you got a flathead, you can change these to Phillip head screws. You don't have to keep the flathead in there. If you got some Phillip head screws to exchange, put in there. So I mean, even if you take your screws out and you lose a screw, now let me see what this got in it. I don't know if this got a flat head or a Phillip head. Now that would look like a Phillip head. So apparently they lost some screws and they that's a Phillip head. Well, we got the right, make sure we get the right head too. Okay. Let's see. Well, it's a Phillip flathead, so part of it came out. I'm going to show y'all. Let me show you. Okay. This is a small flathead. Let me make sure I get all these screws out of here so y'all can see. Alright, hold on. And I think what they did right here, it looked like they just nailed a nail in there. Y'all see that? Y'all see that little hole right there? I don't even think a screw in there. I think they put a nail in that, so I'm going to have to find out what's in the bottom of that. But if you buy a chair factory, and you got a factory chair, you don't have to worry about different screws because they already in there. You already got the screws in there. Okay. And let me show y'all what a Phillip head is. I mean, flathead screw. Let's get one of these out. We'll turn the chair over. And if you can't get them out, you just turn the chair over and they'll fall out. But you make sure you don't lose them, okay? So, we got that out. See that? That's the frame of the chair. So, this right here, for your first time doing this is a flathead. Can y'all see that? I think you can. See? And this is the flathead screwdriver that you're going to use to just insert it in there. Make sure it's inserted in there, okay? Now, this right here is called, I think that's a diamond head when we get to that. I'll show y'all the Phillip head as we go on in our projects. But this right here, now all of this is old fabric, and it's really old. So all this stuff coming off, every bit of it. And I should have got my staples puller out before I started. You're gonna be using the staple puller. And I wanted to show y'all how it looks. And you can find one at Walmart too. I think they got them at Lowe's or Walmart. This is a staple puller. This is what you're gonna use to get this fabric off of here. Staple puller. I think they got them at Lowe's. Might have it at Walmart. I can't even remember where I got this from. It's so low. Oh, I've been having it though for a long time. Y'all see him? So, you see them little staples in there? Look. Y'all see? See those staples? And this staple puller is going to pull them out. You dig and you pull. You dig and you turn. See what I'm doing? You dig down in it and you turn. You stick it down in there. You got to give some pressure on it, so I got to lay it down so I can get some pressure on it. But you stick it and you turn, and the staples is coming up. Make sure it's under there. You stick it under there, dig, stick it under there, and turn. Now see what I'm doing? And this staples is coming out of this fabric. I mean, all of them is not coming out because you're going to have your. Let me show you this. The Y plows. Look, this is what you pull the staples out with. Let me show you. Use this and just do like this and pull them out. You get me? And when you finish, you're going to clean all your staples up, but that's how you do it. You get them out. Okay? Twist that. Twist it up. And just get it out. Just get it, as long as you're getting out the wood. Okay? So this is how we're doing this. Y'all see? Let me lift some up. Let me get enough up so you can raise it up. But we're going to do this all the way around there. All the way around until all the fabric is off. Because all this fabric got to come off, because this is, you got to have new cushions and everything. New cushion on it. All that stuff. Because this is rotten. This is an old chair. Y'all see? See the legs on this chair? This is the old antique chair. It's real old. Even the wood. Even the bottom. Look at that. So I'm going to be putting new cushion on it. But when I get ready to do that, I'm going to let y'all know. But this is how you break it down. Alright? And I'm going to get back with you guys. Once I get all this off, I showed you how to do it, remember? Take the staple, puller. They got some that's really not like this. They got some with a king tip. See, mine's got the flat tip. But they got some with the king tip. And you dig it in. You can order them from an upholstery shop. You can upholstery, have somebody that own an upholstery shop that you know, and they'll order it for you, okay? Let me get back with you guys. I had to hop back on here and tell y'all something, show you guys something. See, I done took all the gold, it's already loose, the gold. And remember when, I think if y'all can go back on one of my videos, I was saying if the fabric was really good on the top and everything, not like this. I was showing the fabric was really good, so I just put a batting over the fabric and then covered it. But this right here is destroyed. But I'm going to show y'all what somebody did, and they did. This might have been really good at the time when they covered it, recovered it. So what they did, This been done a long time ago, I can tell, because it's got like the cotton. Look, see, they put cotton in it, but this cotton is dirty. But they did it instead of, during that time, I guess they didn't have a batting, but this is cotton put on it. Y'all see what they did? But they covered over this old, the old fabric. So this has been recovered by Upholstery or somebody, but this right here was factory. So whatever you're gonna do is I'm gonna take all this down, take all of it out, and then for these buttons, okay, these buttons that had like a nail to hold this down after they stapled it. But what they did, they pulled the buttons through and they stapled down, put all these staples in here to hold it down. It's a tie thing. And one day when I'm doing buttons or something, I kind of show y'all how to do the buttons. But right now, I'm just gonna do, I want to hop on here and tell you guys and show you all what they did. Okay? This is the, you go back on my video, you'll see me showing that it was something I did and it had good, it was real clean and everything. So what I did was just put a layer of batting over it and then covered it. So this is, I got 2 layers to take off, y'all. So this is what I'm doing right now. Okay? Y'all just stay tuned. Okay, you all, I got this green all took off, so we're gonna discover this together, what's under here. I don't know and y'all don't either, but we're gonna discover it together. Let's see what's under here. I'm curious. Let's see. When I raise it up, we're gonna see what's under here. Oh my, this is an old chair, y'all. It's real, real old. Look. What you call that stuff? It's like a horsehair or something like that. So, look. This is the bottom. And look what's under here. That's old. It's like a hair. I believe it's horsehair or something they used to use in the old time. I don't know. But anyway, we just want to experience this, all this stuff together. And I wanted to let y'all see. Same thing I'm looking at for the first time. We all looking at this for the first time, okay? So like I said, y'all just stay tuned. And I'll show you how I'm gonna put this together. Okay, you all, I'm back, and what I did, I cleaned everything off. The board is all cleaned off, so I laid this down, and I took, let me show y'all. I just took a Sharpie, and what I did, let me go do it again, because I should have did it while y'all was on here. Take a Sharpie and just trace around this. Y'all see? Trace around to get that pattern. Because like I said, we got to put new foam on here. And usually, okay, y'all see that? Okay, now we lay that aside. And usually, the upholstery shop, they have the foam cutting knife, foam cutting thing, where they go up and down. Or you can use an electric knife. And I don't like to use neither one. And this right here, I'm using my saw knife. So I'm gonna use this. This come out of the kitchen. I never used it because I didn't have to, but I'm using it now. Saw knife to cut this pattern out. So, and be careful when you're doing it. Like I said, be careful when you're cutting because you don't want to cut your hand. I'm just cutting this pattern out right here. And make sure you keep your blade straight. Okay? Let me start on this side. I'm just cutting the top part right now. And then I go and do the other. But we got to keep a knife straight. Alright. Now I'm going to bring it to the edge. And I'm going to do straight up. Straight up. You don't want to curve in. I mean, you don't want to slant your knife, just straight up. Okay? Straight up. Round and around, follow that pattern. Put on an edge or something that you can be able to do it. Keep it straight up. Okay? Y'all see what I'm doing? Y'all see? And then we got to come right here. Oh man, this thing looking a little shabby. I don't know what it's doing like that for. Then we got to slant it a little to make it look decent. But anyway. Alright, let's go right here. Straight down. Straight down. Keep it straight as much as possible, okay? Especially then, don't freak out. And when you ain't got the tools and stuff, we figuring it out. Don't freak out and come out it's hard and stuff. It's not hard. Okay? Now, here's the back of it. So what we're going to do, we'll lay it on here. Lay it on the wood. Make sure it's nice all the way around, which it is. See there? All the way around, make sure it's enough. Then, we're going to spray some adhesive on it. Adhesive. Now, I got this at Walmart. This spray adhesive. But, they do have it at, the car, what is auto part place and all that stuff. I found this can at, I had some more, I can't find it. But I'm going to spray this adhesive under here. Just enough to make it stick. Then you got to just load it down. Spray enough. And lay it on there. So it'll stick. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, make sure it's on here though. Give it time to stick. Give it time to stay. It don't take long. Y'all see that? Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get our batting. We're gonna put our batting on here. This covers the foam, make it smooth. This is what it's gonna do. Just give a smooth texture to our foam and our chair bottom. Okay? And now we're going to spray some adhesive on it. Okay? Spray it, lay it down. We really can bring it on. Just give us a little. You might want to make sure everything is dented when you're spraying this stuff. Y'all see what I'm saying? See what I'm doing? Spray it on. And pull it. Look, y'all see that? So, and the next thing, after I get all this on here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure the cushion. We'll measure it. Measure it for our fabric. And listen, if y'all want to change something, you don't have to go. A lot of times, you go to the fabric shop and upholstery fabric. They buy the upholstery fabric. But in time that me and my sister, I was doing working with her, and we was covering chair bottoms and stuff for different people. Some people, if they had the thick curtains, and they bought the curtains, and they wanted their chair bottoms to match their curtains, what they did was they got extra sets of curtains. And we used those. Thick cotton, the curtains, the thick, not all thin stuff. But we would use that to make their cushions sometimes. Cushions for their sofa and the chair, cover the chair bottoms. with the same fabric that will match the curtains in the dining room or wherever. Everything that's pulling together. So I just got on here to show y'all how to do this, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all how to measure and cut the fabric for the chair bottom. Okay. Now I got to get my fabric. Okay, y'all hang in there. Okay, you guys. After you put this batting on, you come right here, and we're gonna cut these corners, so it won't be so much on the corners. Okay. Let me cut this. We cut this out. Y'all see how I did that? Then we'll put some adhesive so it can just stay. Alright? So we cut them corners. Cut that corner. And then I'm going to cut the other corner. See right here? Pull it. I'm going to cut this corner. Because we don't need all this right here. It'll buckle on our fabric. So we don't need all that. Alright? This right here, when we put the fabric on there, it's going to roll over with the fabric. So we don't worry about that. Just make sure it's up enough. And then around the back, just cut this little corner right here off. And we got too much right here, we'll cut this off. Okay? Let me move this over so I can see. Right here, we're cutting this off. Because it's a lot. Trim this down a little bit. And we don't want our fabric or nothing to get in our nail holes. Y'all see? We don't want no fabric getting in that. After we do our chair, we got to make sure these are visible so they can be able to go through. Alright? So, like I said, y'all, keep watching. Okay, everyone, my phone went off, but I was hoping y'all got what I was doing. Now, we're going to do our sides. So what you do, you rub it here, put a stapler, you station it. All we're doing is station it. But even on our sides, we got to make sure that our line is smooth. Let's do our other side. Okay. Rub it. We're going to rub it. Make sure everything else this thing. But we're going to rub it. So I bring it up a little bit. Stapler. Rub it. Stapler. Okay. And what we're looking at, so on each side, we got that middle stripe. We don't want our stripes to be crooked either. Going in a zigzag. So we still got to go here, do this, do that. Okay? The main thing is make sure everything is straight across the front. Make sure our seam is, everything is straight across the front. That's definitely got to be done. And make sure that's done. Okay? Now, what we'll do here is cut some of this fabric out of the way. So that we have to have enough fabric so we have something to work with. Alright? So the very back. Now see across the back. We're going to make sure it's even. The line is even. Across the back. Make sure you got an even line around there. It's going to go around, so it's going to go down because we got the curve. This back curves. So as it curves, but right across the straight middle of the back, we're gonna make sure it's straight. Okay? And right here. Okay? Here we go. Okay? Turn it over, we always check it. Turn it over and check it. Turn it over and check it. We'll do this. Pull it down. Staple. We're going around this curve now. Pull it down. Staple. And then we'll go back and fill it in. After we get some of the staples in. Okay? Let's go to the front. Here. Outside. We got this side. We'll fill them in. We'll go back and fill it in. Make sure our size is right. Okay? Y'all see that? All right. Put this in. I'm gonna fill this in. Okay. This side. Rub it. We're gonna do. Now we at our corners. Okay? But the main thing, we make sure all our sides is filled in and right. Okay? Flip it over. Look at it. Y'all see? Open it off. Okay? All right, we're going to go to the back. And the back goes in. So what we do a pleat because it curves in. And so, let's cut some of this foam. Remember before I did it, let's cut some out the way. Still got a little more than we're supposed to have up here. So let's cut it back. Our, not foam, our batting. Okay, we'll pull this way. Because it's curving. But you don't want to see that on the outside. This curves. So as we do it, we fold it. You have a little pleat going around the bottom right here. Y'all see? But it's not a big old pleat, okay? Curve that in. There we go. Cut this fabric back out the way. Alright? Let's go to our other side. It curves in. So you fold, curve around. We get this back. Bring it down. Cut some of this fabric out of the way. We gotta see what we're doing. Okay? We're going around though, it's curving around. Have a small pleat right here. We're gonna have a small pleat right here. You're feeding it in. You're feeding it in. Feeding it in. Okay? Now, we'll fill this in. Fill this all in. Fill it in. Y'all see it's still straight right there. Y'all see? Okay, now we're going to go to the front. Okay? Front out cushion. You pull this in first. See that corner? Do the corner. Then, we're going to fold it. There's different ways you can do a corner now. Let's pull this tight first. Do the side first. All right. Now we're gonna do the front, or the corner. You do it. Okay. Do this. Now what we're gonna do? Rub it. Rub it. Make sure everything is tight across the front, y'all. Make sure everything is tight. Okay. Y'all see what I'm doing? Make sure we get it all together, straight across. Nice, smooth line straight across. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Should have did it before I got to this end, but anyway, this corner right here, feed this in. Now, cut this out the way. Fabric out the way. The fabric is in the way. Cut it out the way. Cut it out the way. Now, we're going to get to this corner. The front of the chair. And what we do, make sure that's even. Around here, fold it. And let's do this. We'll fold it right here. Make sure it's smooth. A smooth fold. Cut some of this fabric out of the way. Okay? Make sure we got a smooth fold here. And we'll staple. All right. So what I need to do, make sure all this is even across here. And this corner's not. So let me get my staple puller and raise this corner because I pulled it too tight. Bring this back out because it's too tight, okay? Because you got to have an even form across the front of the chair. Whenever you're doing the chair, you make sure across that front is even. Nice form nicely. Okay? So what we're going to do, I'm going to bring this back out because I had it too tight. Okay? And we're going to fold that. Y'all see that? Nice and even. That's what the staple puller for this. Take it back out. If you don't pull it down too much or messed up. That's what we use the staple puller for. Okay? There we go. And we just fill in what we didn't fill in. Okay? Anything that wasn't filled in, we're going to fill it in. Y'all see what I'm doing? Then in the end, when we got to sell that black that you put under here to cover the bottom. But anyway, y'all see what I'm saying? Look. Straight across the top. Even. Y'all see it? Across there, even. Everything's even. Straight up, line straight up. Y'all see? Okay. That's it. That's it for today, you all. And I know this post's gonna be a little long, but if you wanna learn, that's what you gotta do. That's why I'm not gonna go and put the bottom on there and screw it to the chair. I can lay it in this chair, and then I'm gonna show y'all. Ah, look. Okay. Let me lay it in this chair over here. Turn it around. If I can turn it around. Turn around and lay it in the chair. Y'all see what we got? There you go. Okay, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Anybody that want to do upholstery, this is how you do it. To do the chair bottoms. Next time I come and do some upholstery, I'll let you know. But this is how you do it. Okay? And I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Keep focusing. And remember, we can create things together. Okay? So let's get to it. And have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.